Get the likes up. It's freaking Friday. Let's get it. Let's get pumped. Peace to the panel. Salute to Viking. Salute to John the W. Iceberg S. Sigma Joe Eyes. Let's get it. Come on. It is Friday. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 1, 2, hit it. Time to get it. Thinking class is in session. Thinking class is in session. Let's get it. Come on, come on. It's Friday. And the thinking class is in session. Peace to the chat room. Let's get it. It's Friday. Friday. You know we go. Let's get it. Thinking class is in session. If you missed this week, you missed a whole lot this week, but the thinking class is in session. Lawrence D. Adams. Jono's coming through. Alfie Keenum's coming through. Shout out to the chat room. Thinking class is in session. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Hit the likes. Let's get it. Get that Cash App. Come on. We got to get this MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. Let's get it. Come on. We are at 30% of the goal. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Hope you're ready to go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thinking class is in motion. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. This class is not for everyone. Once you realize it's not for everyone, everyone can receive what we do here at the thinking class. Shout out to everyone. There we go. Come on. Got it. Come on. It's Friday. It's Friday. Friday, let's get it. 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 Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. It is Friday. Thinking class is in motion. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. If you've been getting stuff from this class, from what we do here, let me know in the chat room. Monkey. Let me know you be getting something from the thinking class. Y'all let me know you be getting something from this thinking class. What's going on? Hit that subscribe. If you've been getting something, you've been learning getting something from the game on a different level, understanding the mindset of a game, the heart of the game, and the action of the game. Let me know in the chat room. Let me know we're doing something here that you don't get just anywhere. Let me know in the chat room you're getting anything from what we talk about here on the thinking class. You see, last Friday was wild, so you never know what's going to happen today. But we're here to educate. You guys getting something. I recognize that it ain't about everybody because we're not like everybody. Correct. Straight. That's for sure the truth right there. This class, thinking class, ain't for everyone. This level of game, we haven't even tiptoed into all the things that we can go into. But if you missed this week about commitment, you know we are definitely talking about commitment. How committed are you to the game, the thinking class? As you can see, I'm slowly upgrading everything around what we do, so there's a class and that we are not just haphazardly putting something together. Everything is done strategically and with thought in hand, with thought in mind, and with you in mind. So the thinking class is definitely about that. So let's get it started today. Little bell work, bell work, bell work, bell work, bell work, bell work, bell work. What we know. Who is the most important person you need to be committed to? Who is the most important person you need to be committed to? Who is the most important person you need to be committed to? You have to be listening to get this. Who is the most important person you need to be committed to? Let me know in the chat room. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. That's right. That's right. That's it. Who is the most important person you need to be committed to? Question from yesterday. Can you, because you are committed to yourself, can you see somebody else into their commitment? Can you do that? True or false? Can you see somebody else into their commitment? Can you see someone else into their commitment?
Poppables, the perfect combination.
True. Okay. How do you do that? How do you see someone else into their commitment? This is just to get you going. This is to get the wheels turning. You think, well, what does this have to do with game? This has everything to do with game. Has everything to do with game. Let's get it. Come on. Well, let me ask this next question. Can a woman, for the guys, pick up on your commitment to yourself? Let me say that again. To the guys, can a woman pick up your commitment to yourself? Can a woman pick up on your commitment to yourself? Can she sense that? Can she be attracted to that? True or false? Can she? Yes, they can sense that. Absolutely. Good. Y'all paying attention. Good. So today is the final day we talk about how committed you are to the game. Now, we didn't talk about the mind. We didn't talk about the heart. We didn't talk about the action. And we talked about even yesterday about how you need to get off of your duff and do something. Okay. Yes, they can read your energy. There you go. So let me say this. So we talked about all those aspects of the game. Or we talked about all the aspects about being committed. We talked about being committed to your mind, being committed to yourself, committed to your heart, committed to your soul, committed to your actions, and then also understanding that you're a reflection of commitment. That people pick up on your commitment. So let's go a little bit further right now to the real subject matter. How committed are you to the game? How committed are you to the game? What's going on? How committed are you to the game? So when we talk about game over here, we're not talking about it like everybody else talking about it. We're talking about game in the sense of how committed are you to the strategy that you have in place. See, it doesn't make sense to teach about game if you're not committed to yourself first. If you're not committed to your mind, soul, and your actions. You got to be committed there first. The next thing, you got to have a strategy that you can commit to. Let me say that again. You have to have a strategy that you are committed to. That's what game is. Understanding human nature, psychology, and sociology of how people work, human behavior. How committed are you to that? So a lot of people talk real good, real slick, but they're not committed to anything. Uh-oh, I'm already open to receive. There you go. I'm loving that. How committed are you to the game? I'm already open to receive. There you go. You already know what it's about. I'm already open to receive. I'm already open to receive. How committed are you to the game? How committed are you to your strategy that you learn? See, like we talked about yesterday, too many people are committed to craziness, low-level game. They're not committed to anything. So it's time for you to wake up and get your stuff together. Like I said yesterday, I am committed to being here every day, Monday through Friday, whether I like it or don't like it. Regardless of what's going on in my life, I have to be here because my commitment is to you. But how committed are you to your strategy? We gave so much strategy this week. We went esoteric. We went deep. But how committed are you to what you're called to do, what you're designed to do, your purpose? Or are you going to sit back and just be an information 600-pound life? Or are you going to step up and grab the bat and hit the home run? That's how committed you got to be to your game. Next, you can't be just committed and talk in this mind. You got to put some actions behind it. It's time for you, my good brothers and my good sisters, to wake up and realize that the game waits for no one. It debates with no one. It is what it is. Either you own it or you're not. So now I'm challenging you today. How committed are you to getting something done? How committed are you to the game? How committed are you? Uh-oh, look at this. There you go. I'm married to the game. And most people think that, oh, he's trying to talk slick. No, I ain't talking slick. The thing of it is, married to the game, that means you married to the strategy on how to move through life, because it's bigger than just getting sex. It's bigger than just getting a woman for the guys and for the women getting the man. It's bigger than that. It takes you to the next level because you learn game on different stratospheres. Remember we talked about stratospheres? How do you intend to prosper in the game when you are not committed to the game? Come on, True Savage. How do you plan on prospering in the game if you're not committed to the game? That is the problem why it is not working for some of you guys, because you're not committed to nothing. All you want is instead of getting, and I don't even smoke, you just want to, you instead of getting a full pack of cigarettes, you settle for what? A Lucy. Just get one cigarette at a time. How committed are you? What's going on, Ted? It's real talk right here. How do you intend to prosper in the game when you're not committed to the game? We got too many people who can teach the game. I don't want to say that. I'm going to say it this way. Let me say it this way. At the end of the day, your commitment to the game should have some results. You know we did about what's going on, DJ Troy. What's going on? They just want the next shiny thing, unwilling to sacrifice. There you go. Right. Big clouts, church searching. That's it. I'm okay, bro. Just now getting out of the bed. All right, get out the bed. Let's get it going. Get that blood circulating. I like this beat. It's pretty fire. So that's what I'm saying, man. The game, it's unyielding to everyone. It doesn't care who you are. It does not care who you are. Are you just going to be getting more information, or are you going to be doing something about it? How committed are you to that? I challenge everyone in this chat and who listen later and whatever the case may be. I challenge you to step up your commitment. Monetary buzz versus being your own drug. Right. Monetary buzz versus being your own drug. Come on. Shout out to Steve the Dean. Salute. See, this is the thing. Once you commit it to yourself and then you commit it to the game, there's nothing that will stand in your way but you. Once you commit it to the game, commit it to yourself, and then you commit it to the game, there's nothing that can stand in your way but you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, brother. I'm talking to you, sister. But the thing of it is, where I want to get to is, I want you to be committed to the game, but I want you to be committed that you are valuable. Let me say that again. I want you to get this. Hear what I'm saying. Let me drop the music. Buried in your subconscious mind. I want you to be so committed to yourself that you realize that you are valuable. That you are valuable. That you are valuable. Put that in the chat room. I am valuable. See, you only commit to something that is of value. And what the problem is, why the game may not be working and why you're not committed, because you don't see the value of it. I'm valued. You got to understand, you commit to something that's valuable. You know you commit to going to that job. You know why? Because you know you're going to get a check afterwards. You commit to that girl because you know whatever the value you're going to get out of it. You got to understand that you are valuable. I'm giving you the tools, brothers, sisters, how this works. You got to realize that you are valuable. You only commit to something that you see that is valuable. What's going on, Monica Cooper? You only commit to something that is of value. How committed are you to the game? When you realize that the game is valuable, when you realize first that you are valuable. The story I always read about, I read Gene Simmons' books, the guy from Kiss with the long tongue. He to show up is $10,000 and he doesn't say a word. Real talk, you respect what you value, what is valuable. He does not talk or say nothing because he understands his intrinsic value, that if he shows up, that's how much he needs to be paid. How valuable do you value the game? Do you value yourself? Because when you value yourself, you will commit to yourself. When you value the game, you will commit to the game. When you value the particular person that can't talk right now. When you value that, it changes everything. Hold on, let the music ride. Hello? This is real talk. He's an entrepreneur, Gene Simmons. He values money. Come on. I studied him. Men only invest in what they value. Come on. I'm off mute now. Gene Simmons, what? What did he do? He values who he is. You as a man needs to start valuing who you are so you can commit to yourself, and then others will commit to you. Let me say that again. When you value yourself and you commit to yourself and you realize the value that you offer, others will commit to you. Salute brothers. Salute to you. Salute, John. What's going on? Let me say that again. The problem is you have not raised the volume of value on yourself. That means you got to invest in yourself. This may be too much. It might need to. Is this resonating with you? Musical legend, rock star, that Gene Simmons, right? Oh, I studied his book. Sneaking into the back of the class. You okay, bro? I want you to get this. You commit to what you value. And the problem is, let's get back to you value the game, you're committed to it. When you value yourself, you commit to it. When you begin to value, some of y'all don't value women. That's why they're not committing to you. Some of you do not value women. That's why they're not committed to you. Oh, I'm talking to you. Some of you do not value women, and that's why they don't have a level of commitment to you. Oh, I'm talking to somebody. You do not value, and some women, you don't value men. Hence why they do not commit to you. Oh, I'm talking to somebody. How's the book, LDAG? Gene Simmons' book is good. You got to read it. I know I'm talking to somebody else and you nailing it. Some of you do not value women, but you want all the juice from the women. Well, I'm on commitment. How committed you to the game? You don't value them. You only see them for a place where you can just stick it and quit it. How short-sighted you are to realize that women have more to offer than just stick it and quit it. And same thing for you women. You only think about, oh, what he can do for me. Well, I'm down somebody's alley. I'm down somebody's street. You better wake up. You better hope John don't come in because we'll go in. How much do you value that you don't value? Well, I'm talking real good right now. Some people don't value themselves, right? And so since you don't value yourself, guess what? You would never value a woman for what she really is. Oh, you think I'm trying he trying to placate to women. Women ain't no good. No, you ain't never heard me say that. One thing I'm not going to do is bash women over here. But you got to see the value in a woman. You can't give what you don't have, right? You got to see the value in the woman. You got to see. And you, man, can't see the value in the woman until you realize the value that you are as a man. You can't see the value in a woman because you don't see the value in you as the man. Or I'm talking to somebody. I'm down your street. I'm knocking at your door. What does this have to do with being committed to the game? Because you commit to what you value. You commit to what you value. You commit to what you value. And what happens is, a lot of you guys, a lot of you ladies don't value nothing And that's why you're losing at the game called life. That's why you're losing at everything around you, because you don't value nothing. Therefore, your level of commitment is at the crap. I was going to say Sugar Honey Iced Tea, but that's where it is. You commit to what you value. What is your value, Lawrence? What is your value? I value being here every day, 12:30, 1:30, and going over. You commit to what you value. Come on. Every woman, every man comes with different values. We have to figure it out right. You got to be able, then you can say, I can commit to that level of value that that person has. We talking game. We talking, think about it. Are you going to commit to a job that doesn't give you value, benefits, pay you well? Are you going to commit to a job that's not going to pay you well? No, you commit to it because you see that it's going to be a value to your livelihood. Come on. The problem is you got to start raising your value. Your value thermostat. Once you begin to value you, the world will begin to value you. That goes back to the book that I have, The Secret Invisible Crown. The Secret Invisible Crown. In The Secret Invisible Crown, I talk about that. If you don't have that, you need to get that. The Secret Invisible Crown. All proceeds go to the MacBook Pro with the M1 chip. You need to get the secret. Would you say you committed to that example because you don't value yourself and thus committed to the wrong job? Correct. You don't recognize your value. Preach that sauce. Y'all need to get that book, The Secret Invisible Crown. You need to raise your value and who you are. See, the thing of it is, while we talked about committing to yourself, some of you like, oh, okay, I hear what you're saying, LDA. That sounds cool, man. I feel you, bro. But guess what? It's because you didn't value yourself. Let me tell you something that you have to value. You have to value your experience. You have to value your time. You have to value your money. You have to value where you live at. That's how you value yourself. The Secret Invisible Crown. I'm the author, Lawrence D. Adams. Just looking from the deeper understanding of value. Thanks for no problem, man. I know you're right there. So I value my time. I do not play with my time with no one. I don't care who it is. Don't play with my time. Don't play with my time. That's something I value. I value my looks. I value how I'm taken care of. Fresh shave. Beard got to be in shape. I have certain things that I value. Therefore, because I value them, I commit to making sure that's done. Same thing can be translated when it comes to when you're dealing with the opposite sex. When you begin to value her, guess what? Commitment is not an issue. Commitment is not an issue.
Earn free crypto just by learning.
It's not an issue. So what do you really value, brother? What do you really value, sister? Because what you value is going to tell me what you commit to. Shout out, chat room, Renaissance. Shout out to you. So this is how it works. How committed are you to the game? Or are you committed? Or do you value trash? Do you value trash? Trolling? Garbage? Because that's what you committed to. Do you value elevating your mind? Elevating your heart? Elevating your actions? That's what you should be valuing, because that's what you're going to commit to. Value the likes up, people. Let's get the likes up. What are you really valuing? Good, hard-working women. That's what I value. You identified it. So you have no problem being committed to that type of woman. We must value healthy mind, body, and soul. Come on. When you value that, you have no problem committing to it. I value giving the best quality of content. Making sure my stream is tight. Make sure the lights are right. Sound is right. Jumped in when my wireless went rogue yesterday. I jumped on the other mic. Why? Because I value what I give to you. How much more do you need to value yourself? I know I froze up right there. Value that crazy beat. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room. If this is resonating with you, let me know in the chat room, because I could be just talking. How committed are you to the game? You'll never be committed to anything if you never value it. You'll never be committed to anything if you don't value it. You'll never be committed to anything because you don't value it. And the problem is no one taught you how to value brothers, how to value a woman. No one's taught you, sister, how to value a man. So therefore, your commitment level is little to none because you're dealing with people who don't value themselves. Make a lot of sense. Value is everything. Shout out to Gorgeous Dre. Shout out to him. It's when you value yourself, you commit. When you value your body, you hit the gym. When you value your health, you eat right. When you value how you look, you dress right. The problem is I want you to get your value up so you can commit to yourself. Oh, real talk. I'm telling you. Yeah, people never shown it. Yes, people be never shown it to them. Value yourself. Get better people around you. Correct. Let me say something y'all need to value. You need to value your time. Time. Because then when you can value your time, you commit to it and you make others commit to it. The most valuable poet, Big L, since I heard her music. See? You got to value your time, your space, where you going. Then it makes it easy to commit. It's too much. If you knew how much I value giving the information that I have inside of me, if you knew what I went through, the disappointments I went through, the failures I went through, the failed marriages that I went through, the loss of money, the homelessness that I went through. Why I'm committed to giving you the best information, top quality, the best stream, because I value what I have and I'm committed to you to get you to the next level. I'm not looking for followers, I'm looking for leaders. Appreciate that. I'm not looking for followers, I'm looking for leaders. You looking to follow me, you in the wrong channel. Looking for leaders. So you will start to realize your level of value won't always be matched by others. Correct. Then you can determine your level of commitment. How much do you value spirituality in the game, LDA? I value spirituality in the game 100%. Because I think it's a missing component when people talk about game. They only give you how to get some. How to get this girl and lay her down. That's one side of the game. But when you have the holistic side of the game, you have your spirit, you have the mind, and you have the body. Then you have the environment. It's so many, the game is simple, but we miss it because we missing parts. So I value the spiritual side of the game. Because if you're not right here, your spirit not right, you might be dressed and have the game that can knock a woman off her feet. Your hair cut to the 9. You might say the right words. You might use the right lines. But if your spirit ain't right, you're gonna mess them up. That's just real talk. We thank you for your commitment to us and giving us a chance. We damn sure value. I value you more, brother. Valuing the experience. I'm going too far as to saying I value what women have taught me, even if it didn't know it. Value experience. There you go. But your spirit got to be right. I don't know why people miss the whole essence. You can have all the game in the world and do all this and do all that, but your spirit ain't right. Come on. I didn't say go to church. I'm saying make sure your spirit is right. That's committed to the game. You just don't want one side of the game. You want the whole game, holistic. We have too many people that are fragments of who they should be. So how are you committed to the game? This might be too much. I know it's like I'm going on, but I have to say this because I've been there. I've been the person on the other side. I value all the losses that build me up to the value, the real me. Correct. Like that beat, I love it too. It's real smooth, man. I love it. I love it. And please understand this. Right. They're showing me through their actions, breaking up. I can do better. Please understand this. This channel ain't for everyone. This information ain't for everyone. What I talk about, who comes on, isn't for everyone. This is not your local dealership where you go just try out and see if this is the car. This is almost by appointment only. This is by appointment only because the value that I put on it. This ain't for everyone. Once you realize that this podcast, this vlog, this content that we give in a thinking class is not for everyone. Everyone cannot digest that. To digest this, it changes everything around you. That's why, because I value it and I have a commitment to it. This ain't for everyone. If you think this is for everyone, you're mistaken. I don't want everyone. This is for a select few who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. When I talk, when John will talk, or Alfie, or whoever comes up, that this content is for a select few. This is your top of the line Beverly Hills content with a mixture of spirituality, mind science, and the physical, and of course, the natural. Chat, I value the time I spent with the group. I have a great week. Have a great week. Going back to value this money. Get that money, bro. Get that money. Value is exclusive. The thinking class. That right there. Value is exclusive. You cannot get a Rolls Royce at Walmart. You cannot get a Rolls Royce at Walmart. You cannot get a Rolls Royce double R wreath at Walmart. They don't sell them. They don't have them. Some dealerships, you have to make an appointment a month in advance to go see the car, to test drive it. Understand the commitment that we talk about here, the game that we give here. How committed are you to the game? It's because we're on a different level. Anyone who taps into this, they found out quick if this is for them or this is not. High-end brands do good at this as well, correct? And that's who we are. Listen to the music right now. Listen. That's high-end. That's why I'm talking about how committed are you to the game. Because I realize that the game, your commitment is tied to your value. Your commitment is tied to your level of value. Why are we getting the MacBook Pro with the M1 chip? Because we value the processor in the M1. And everything that I do here is integrated through Apple because I value it. The question comes to you. Do you really value yourself? Do you really value yourself? The question comes back to you. Do you really value yourself? Because your commitment level is shown. Do you really value yourself? Because your commitment level is being shown. Do you value yourself? Or are you a public property? Or are you public? Good. I want you to get what I'm saying right here. Do you really value who you are as a man, as a woman? Because your commitment level to what you value is being shown in your life. Do you value the car or the lack of car that you have? Do you value your place where you live at? Do you value the people around you? Because your commitment level is shown of what you value. How much do you value you? How much do you value the game? How much do you value the game? Or are you here to play? Because this ain't no plaything. How much do you value the game? Because your commitment to it is being shown. Professor Lawrence, you're trying to hypnotize us with that mega sound and repetition tone. I am not trying. What I'm doing is to raise you to a level to where you value yourself so much that you will commit to yourself to such a level that you begin to attract people at the level of your commitment, because they understand your value and you understand theirs. You understand their value and they understand yours. That's the real game. That's the real game. Either you play it or you get played. But in the game, it's about what you value, what you're going to commit to, and what you're not going to commit to. You can sit back and hear this information if you want, but tonight you're going to think about what I said. Try not to resist it. You're going to realize that I have not been valuing myself, that I need to take it to the next level. I need to raise my level of commitment to myself before I ask for a commitment from somebody else. When you do this, guess what's going to happen? You will reap the rewards of your commitment. You will reap the rewards of your commitment. Do you want your win, or are you looking for losing? Looking good losing? I said, Jono, how committed are you to the game? You only commit to something that you value. You only commit to something that you value. And I said something to these brothers, and I said something to these sisters. The reason you haven't problems committing to the other person is because you don't see the value that the other person really has.
You know what I'm thinking? You think? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Say, I was thinking about something as well. People always flock to the leaders that have the most committed value.
Whoa. I gotta drop the music for that. Cause this music is hypnotic, man. I'm this track gonna be saved. This is a saved track. Say that again.
People flock to the leaders that have the most committed situations and values. Think about it. Because in our natural state, we want to be consistent. So, are you connected with a consistent, committed leader? And if you aren't, you're in the wrong group.
Man, it is Friday. I'm trying to have fun, but I'm this flow, this music got us.
I done had about 15 phone calls in the last hour trying to keep me away. No, I'm getting on here. I'm talking about, we done had servers go down, we done had print jobs get organized. I'm like, I gotta get on the phone here.
It's because he's saying that he values, and is translated in his commitment. If people understood, man, what I'm feeling inside, man, the commitment level, think about it. What if I was never committed to upgrading? Where would this stream look like?
You know, you look like
What if I wasn't committed to getting the sound right? What was I never committed to having a better camera? What happened if I was never committed? Because I value the camera that I have.
we value the audience. We want them to have the best possible.
Tuning in back.
We value quality.
I didn't piscalate it, but tune it back in. You got to watch the playback, because we're talking about the level of your commitment is determined by what you value. And do you really value the game?
Nope.
People want cupcakes and cookies, but the real game is steak and potatoes.
Actually, how about this? People will settle for a hamburger steak when they know filet mignon's available. They got the same name, but they're not the same thing. Don't get fooled. Like they say in the game, you don't want to be the fries in this hamburger meal.
Wow. You are valuing the game through upgrading the sound and visual to get the game across, to get maximum return on investment. I told him, John, guess what? Have you ever seen them? Can you buy a Rolls Royce at the at Walmart?
I got a funny Rolls Royce story.
Uh-oh.
It involves a Walmart. One day, the individual that we both know, he said, "Let's go. We got to go to Walmart because we're going on a trip. We got to pick up some essentials like underwear, socks, stuff like that. You buy that stuff out of town so you don't have your original stuff. Just in case it gets lost, you have brand new ones out there and whatever." So he had a whole protocol about how he handled things out of town, right? He said, "No, we're not going to some crazy store. It's too late anyway. You can't go to the city, whatever. We're going to Walmart." And this car that we had a Rolls Royce Phantom, right? The car couldn't fit in any of the parking spots in the Walmart lot. We had to park in the back of the parking lot and have somebody watch the car because we had to take up 4 spots in the parking lot. In this case, somebody said we had to move the car. We had to leave somebody in the car. We're like, that's like rich people problems.
Rich people problems.
Like what the guy is like, why is this car in the Walmart parking lot? Like an extended Rolls Royce Phantom, $600,000 car, going and get $20 worth of underwear.
Shout out to you, Viking Paradigm. Lawrence D. Adams, I feel you, man. You've been seeing me taking my own advice, making moves with my upgrade. Yes, I have. You know why? Because you value it. Then you marry it with commitment. This track is hot. Ooh, man, I can just. Got to understand what we're saying to you.
I can't believe it. Remember we was talking about the whole ticket thing and the poster thing I did? I already got the print job sent to me, picking up paper and everything. It's like, look at that. It's like I got paid more than I would have gotten had I not done the 2 jobs for free. And I'm not happy like I'm like surprised it happened. I'm showing you how the circular return works. You need examples of it. You can't just be told, "Oh, it's gonna come back to you, multiply." Oh, you can't go that way all the time. You have to hear examples of how that actually works. And it starts with you being, I'm a giver. I gave first. I always give first. If you know me, I pour into you first. That's why I called. I called my Instagram, Your Mind Filled. I pour into you first.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is this. We got Alpha Kingdom coming in the background. So what you're saying is that you value what? Giving. So it affects your what? Commitment to giving, which in turns affects your money.
And when you do it second nature, it's not a task. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my nature, so I don't have to think about doing it. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't take away any effort from me. It's not a burden on me.
What's going on, brothers?
What's going on, LP?
I'm just not getting my second win, man. I overslept. Woke up in the middle of the night sick. Look at this. This is a special feature. I didn't even cam up on my own damn show this morning. And I'm camming up now. Good morning, brothers. The topic, how committed are to you the game? You need to commit to the game the same way you commit to your idea of love. It needs to have that type of commitment. How people want love, need love. Commit yourself to education and learning the same way. How you're willing to sit up on Tinder all day and swipe, flake. You're willing to go to places, go to clubs and bars, and you come home 0 for 10, and you're hoping something to happen. You see all that energy you put out right there? You can take that whole energy and then you put it to here. And when you put it to here, you put it to here. And when you put it to here, then it comes out and then it's you. And then that's how the game works. You put the same energy into the things that don't matter, into everything that matters. You are everything that matters, guys. You are everything that matters. You know what I'm saying? So don't be dedicated to the game. Be committed to it. You can be dedicated to something and stop being dedicated. Once you make a commitment, it's over. I made a commitment to YouTube. I don't care how my numbers do or who comes talking shit. This is a lifestyle for me now. And anybody in my life, they gotta understand that. This is what it is. It ain't. I'm not going for breakfast dates instead of doing my show. It's almost like a job, but you're in charge of it, because the difference is the you can be hot, people can like you, but if you stop, it's over. See, job is requirement. This is dedication.
I like what you said, Alpha, when you said you got to commit to what matters.
Real talk, man. And what matters to you will change. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta sit back and think, man. What's important? How do you want to live your life? Like I be telling cats who are over 30. I let young cats have their fun because I was doing dumb stuff too. But when cats are over 30, realize you're dating for a lifestyle, bro. It doesn't matter how high your interest is and stuff. If she has kids, you got to incorporate that. What type of job she does, what type of activity she is. Like I remember I was dating a girl. Her big thing was game nights. She would like to have game nights with her family and shit. That's not my vibe. I don't want to play cards and Uno with your family. Call it what you want, but I'm just saying there's situations like that where you can just know, okay, this situation may not work for me. Yeah, I like the booty. Yeah, I like how she looks, but there's key nuances. Just like raising children. If you're over 30 and you want to have a kid and you have a woman who you're highly interested in, you watch how she deals with her kids or kids in general, because it's not going to change. If she's rude and stuff to her kids, even if she gives you fire, everything, that's going to be a conflict later on dealing with her. You're not going to be able to, love is not going to conquer and erase that, you know?
And that's why it's so important to understand what you commit to, what you value. When you value something, doggone sure you can commit to it. When you value your time, your space, your environment, where you live and what you eat, your commitment level begins to change. And I think a lot of times when we talk about the game, oh, I want the game. Show me how to do this. You don't value the game enough because your level of commitment ain't there and you ain't put forth no action. I can always tell where you at in your commitment to the game by the level of what you value and what you have done. It's always going to speak. It's always going to speak. It's always going to talk for you. Tell me something new. Your commitment level, you don't value what you heard the first time.
Just like right now, bro, I'm a little stressed out because and see, this is and I'm not shitting on my friends. I'm not, but I'm using it as an example because I got to. So for people that don't know, I'm pretty sure y'all know, I do an annual Whitewater River rafting trip every single year. Usually I go in the summer, but since I'm not like working, like how I usually, what's the point of waiting? You know what I mean? So this is something I've been doing since 2007. So that's 14 years, right? My buddy had his 40th birthday, and we got together maybe last month. So now we're trying to incorporate the childhood homies and stuff. Now doing that, now it's not even official yet. I don't even know what I'm doing. So something I've been doing for years. And then shout out to Alpha Valence. He made a post about this just this morning. It says something like, it was just this morning. You might have seen Lawrence. It says something like, you got to grow away from people that are not growing. So it's like, dude, these guys, oh, we need this tent. We need this kind of thing. We need to get a barbecue. Isn't this like, dude, I've been doing this shit for 14 years. If I'm saying you don't need it, I don't need you guys to go. What's the negotiations? You know, we go, we put our stuff out, we water raft, we eat, but everybody is not at the same thing. So we're just, you know, people got to be on the same frequency, basically. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you recognize everyone has different values.
Hi, welcome back.
Oh, is something playing in the back?
I'm still doing my screen.
Oh, that's you, Alfie?
First,
This beat cold, ain't it?
Oh, you like that beat.
It's just like nice glass of wine. It's like maybe a cigar. Just let it ride. Or even at the beach, just chilling, sunglasses on, and just shout out to the thinking class. If you got some today from what we talked about, red wine. Okay, listen, there you go. All right, we ain't talking about communion wine now. I know who you are, Sunday school. Talk about some red wine. There ain't no communion wine now we talking about. But I want you guys to realize the importance of what we're talking about here. Commitment, at the end of the day, is determined by what you value. The level of what you value something will determine what will be seen in what you commit to.
It's a great series.
This has been good. Somebody called me yesterday, like, oh my God, yesterday was amazing. Say they really enjoyed yesterday.
I think that the whole package was good. I think that it gave the whole thinking class a chance to expand on it and bring every thought to the surface. And we expanded on those thoughts. We just made a good package.
You know what I'm thinking? I learned a lot. Powerful. So thank you so much. Shout out Shout out to you and shout out to the thinking class. Those in you learned a lot. I understand. If you learned something from this series, how committed are you to the game? Let me know in the chat room. And we got bell work at the beginning. What other channel you gonna have bell work? It's good. It's good. It's good. What other channel were you gonna have bell work? Where they gonna be like quizzing you on what you learned yesterday?
True. Or even a review.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
What's that called? Structure.
What? It's called structure because we value. And I thought about that. You know, Patreon may not be the thing. I have something else I already have. I've been sitting on. All we got to do is set it up.
Oh, okay.
I have something else. All we got to do is set up the membership and subscription or whatever the case. We can drop the videos with a handout. Boom, 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 boom. Like say we do a live video. We don't have to do live. You know, we can record it. I know I'm talking like this. I'm saying, you know, we can do a video. Say we're going to do the video on the chakras.
Right.
And then a video on the library versus the warehouse. You know, we can then with that, we can set up each video like this is video 1. And then it goes out it drips to the audience.
Nice.
And then once they complete, you cannot go to the next video until you completed it.
Mm.
So that's I already have the structure already set up. I just haven't used it fully. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Great weekend. Thank you. So yeah, y'all waiting. So y'all waiting for the thinking class to go to the next level. We just have to set up the shows or set up the videos that you can go over the chakras, to go over it's so much the LD After Dark. It's some things I want to say. We can set up the videos. Boom, touch her here. Say this to her. Yeah, Teachable does the same thing. Yeah, Teachable and Teachable does that. But I have a couple. Yeah, Teachable does that. So it's gonna make it more structured. My thing is having structure. If anything I learned from Jono and reiterated back to me, is to make sure things are structured because that's where we come from is some structure.
You know what? Money comes from structure. That's why we do it.
Say that again.
Money comes from structure.
That's right. Because you
wouldn't put your money in a bank that was all out of whack every time you went there, right? You stop putting your money in that, right? Put your money in structure and order and systems.
Very true. And that's even with that. I was looking at something this morning about with the money side for us with this LDA media company. People don't even know that this is LDA media company. They think it's me. They think this. You think you attacking me? Or you think you coming after this? This is a media company. Think, brothers. Think, sisters. And then I don't even own the media company. I don't own the media company. I do not own LDA Media Company. Some other company owns it.
On you.
Huh?
Joke's on you.
So you think you're coming after me? You're only coming after a media company that I don't even own. Yo, Jono, what you got? You got anything else, man? This beat is just flowing.
I'm done. I'm done.
You're done?
Done, son. One in the till here.
Yes. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the chat room. We haven't did a number in a while. Oh, 1,500.
1,500.
Put that 1,500 in the chat room. Let's get it. Come on. While this beat just roll. I love this beat, man. I gotta figure out how to save it. $1,500, you already know. There we go. We already have that MacBook Pro. Time to get it here. The That'd be dumb.
I gotta buy one now too. Now
Now you got to buy.
I gave mine away.
Wait a minute. Drop the music. What you say?
I gotta get another one. I gave my MacBook Pro away.
You gave your MacBook Pro away?
Yeah, I gave my $3,000 MacBook Pro away. Oh, gotta buy another one.
Do y'all see what he really saying? I don't think they got it, man. He gave one away. Now he has to get another one. 1,500. 1,500.
That's usually how you get the next one. Too. If you're able to give it away, the next one has a safe passage into your life because you did the right thing with the last one. You didn't hoard it.
So wait a minute. Man, I hate to be now. You just interjected something. So your commitment to giving away cause a return for it to be a commitment for it to show back up in your life.
Yeah, I was committed to giving it away first. I was trying to do it the other way around. I was trying to buy a new one. I was like, that might not work out for me because the expenditure might be more than I want to do right now. But I had one. So I made that a gift so that it would make space for the new one to come. You see?
It will make so where you want to go. Come on. They don't know they be having church every day with us, man. They be church every day, don't even know it.
You know how much equipment I'm giving away? How much knowledge I'm giving away? Like, I have no problem with the universe getting it right back to me. I'm a little mad about Dogecoin right now. I could have made like 10 times my money if I would have. It's literally 80 cents, and it was like 7 cents like a week ago.
Stop.
10 times the money. That's one of the calls I was getting before I got on call today. Like, I want to know what to do. I'm like, this is just crazy. It's a joke stock. How's it? Joke currency. How is it doing this well? Somebody gonna get stuck with that bag. You gotta be careful. Gotta pull off daily profits.
Yeah, you gotta show me this. I got Webull. Is that right?
Okay.
So I'm clueless. I'll be honest. I know nothing.
Well, this thing was so volatile. They stopped trading on it. You couldn't even buy it. They just opened it back up again. Robinhood couldn't hold the equity of the value of the purchases. They just opened it back up again.
Yeah, you got to show me something. Even if just something I can put in and let me play around with. I don't mind. But we keep talking. What time is it? Oh shoot. Like we did just chilling like, yeah, man, you know. Coism, you know what I'm saying? Relaxing. We out of here. To next week. We'll see what we talk about next week. Who knows? Maybe we should talk about that's too cliches. I don't like that. Being a gentleman versus being a simp. I don't know. Talk about that for a whole week. What you think? I don't know.
Depends on how much material we can pull from it, because we're gonna dive deep on any subject we pick. Is that deep enough? It sounds like something's been discussed over and over. I think they know the difference.
Yeah. We'll see. God knows. Yo, we'll be out of here. Let me put this up. And we out.
Damn, that hurt.